No, he's talking about Cole right there. No, it's up. It's up. No. K-Dot, no.
Why are you fully clear?
Because I knew something was up, bro. I knew something was up. I couldn't sleep right.
First shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it.
I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
I should get some sleep.
So it's pretty much common knowledge that the rap game is in somewhat of a civil war right now. I'm talking sides being chosen, feelings getting hurt, and careers getting ended, people. If you don't know what's going on, basically Kendrick dropped a diss feature on Metro Boomin and Future's album.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Where he directly called out the big three. The big three being him, Drake, and J. Cole. This drove the internet into a frenzy where they pretty much put both Drake and Cole on the spot for a response. Drake is yet to respond, however Cole just dropped a small album where he pretty much addressed the beef and claps back. Not gonna lie, I was rocking with the album, heavy, and I liked what he did with the diss track. But then, Cole went and did the unthinkable. Bro bent the knee in front of thousands of fans as he publicly apologized to Kendrick and even claimed he would pull the diss track off streaming. Cole being one of my favorite artists ever, if not my favorite, this shit pissed me off, bro. My Arthur fist was fully engaged. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, how are you gonna drop a whole diss record, which by the way was just a clapback for Kendrick dissing you in the first place? Talk about how you going light on him and could go harder, and then turn around and beg for forgiveness. What kind of neon shit is J. Cole on?
I'm sorry, bro, genuinely. I didn't mean anything I did, bro. I promise I'll never do any of that stuff again, bro. I'm sorry to your mom, your family, and everything, bro, and I didn't mean to disrespect you.
What the hell, bro?
It hurts me to say, but I kind of lost respect for bro. Like, he always holds himself to a higher standard compared to his peers in the art form, but won't stand on business to defend that position. I think this will have damaging implications to his career, but only time can really tell. But this beef issue is something that is much bigger than Cole and Kendrick, as it's an issue with today's rap game altogether. The game has become straight up soft, lacking in the competitive nature the genre was once built upon. No longer are we in the days where every rapper out wants that top spot. Most of the rappers these days are happy enough to be making money and blowing it on pointless things that really don't matter. They don't really care for the art, they care for the lifestyle and the image. And that's why music has become so stale, with no motivation for improvement and besting their peers. We're given the same mid music over and over. And there's no wonder why people say all artists are sounding alike or it's becoming too repetitive. There's no push for them to go harder because there's lack of competition. And beefs at this point are a joke. Either no one beefs because everyone wants to be buddy-buddy, or these rappers are too sensitive and can't keep the beef just skill and music. They now start bringing the streets into it and have to clap back with threats on social media. Because let's be real, most of these rappers are not skilled enough to drop full-blown diss records. I remember when rappers used to drop actual names on tracks. None of the subliminal shit we see in tracks today. I remember when there was real rivals, where skill mattered and a diss track could end a rapper's career. Where the streets sometimes evolved, of course, but at the end of the day, music was the deciding factor in beefs. Whose track was the hardest and who walked on who. The big three has been the big three for years now, with no new artist even being considered as a threat. Where's the next Drake, the next Kendrick, the next Cole? It's funny because I actually think this is something of a generational shift, like the world has just become a softer place. I was having a convo with a friend recently and we're watching an NBA game, and the topic got brought up of how boring the league has become, as of recent. And something my friend said that really stood out to me was, he feels like it's boring now because everybody's buddy-buddy. There's no rivals, there's no players calling other players out, and there's no claiming that top spot. You got players sitting games and almost seems like they're just going through the motions. No one really cares to be the best. And that's something that is clear in today's rap landscape. Will it change? Who knows? Just like Cole's legacy, only time will tell. So while I was finishing up this vid, Drake went and dropped his response to Kendrick, so I figured I'd just give my brief thoughts. I'ma just keep it simple. I liked the response, it was entertaining, and I probably put it at the same level as Cole's, maybe a little better, if anything. But I feel like, though both disses are entertaining to me and had some quotable lines, there wasn't anything super heavy or mind-blowing in either one. It wasn't a back-to-back, that's for sure. But I think that's all due to them not having much bad things to say about each other, to be honest. Like, they don't really got dirt on each other like that. Like, both Cole and Drake just kind of went for Kendrick's height. Like, it's not his fault he can't reach cabinets. But nah, for real. If anything, Drake taking the lead right now with Cole out of the convo completely. Let's see what Kendrick does though. Should he respond or should he just ride the hype? Drop a comment, let's talk about it.
A good word to sum up how the culture is a little too friendly right now. You know what I mean? It's a little bit too nice. Dudes, it's too much nice guy stuff going on. Which we don't want to get violent, but
Right.
battling and competitiveness in music has always been a thing that
Let me get
kept the culture going on.
Bro,